I'm following the footsteps of prehistory. I'm looking for the clues as to who it could be. I'm now investigating tracks, so come with me. Let's try and solve this mystery.
What's behind the rock? It's Tyrannosaurus Rex. Did you know that Tyrannosaurus means tyrant lizard and Rex means king, making the T-Rex the tyrant lizard king?
There's Triassic and Jurassic and Cretaceous too. Millions of years ago they lived on Earth like you. Discover what they look like through fossils and clues, showing us a world that we never knew.
What's behind the trees? It's Brachiosaurus. Did you know that the Brachiosaurus was so big that it was about the length of 2 school buses and the height of a 4-story building?
I'm following the footsteps of prehistory. I'm looking for the clues as to who it could be. I'm now investigating tracks, so come with me. Let's try and solve this mystery.
What's behind the dinosaur eggs? It's Pteranodon. Did you know that the Pteranodon is not actually a dinosaur? It's a pterosaur, which are flying reptiles.
There's Triassic and Jurassic and Cretaceous too. Millions of years ago they lived on Earth like you. Discover what they look like through fossils and clues, showing us a world that we never knew.
What's behind the boulder? It's Stegosaurus. Did you know that the Stegosaurus had a powerful spiked tail, which it would use to defend itself from predators?
In the time before you and I, there lived creatures that were hundreds of feet high. They roamed land, sea and sky, all those millions of years gone by.
What's behind the fern? It's Spinosaurus. Did you know that the Spinosaurus was the largest meat-eating dinosaur to ever live? It was bigger than a T-Rex. It also had a huge spiny sail on its back and a head shaped like a crocodile. It lived on land and in the water.
Some had sharp teeth and giant claws, spiky back, scaly skin, feathers and more. All carnivore or herbivores, they walked on 2 legs and all 4s.
What's behind the fern? It's Velociraptor. Did you know that velociraptors were roughly the size of a turkey? They also had fine feathers covering their body, which they would use to keep warm or attract a mate.
In the time before you and I, there lived creatures that were hundreds of feet high. They roamed land, sea and sky, all those millions of years gone by.
What's behind the fern? It's Triceratops. Did you know that the Triceratops's horns may have been used to protect itself from attacks by other dinosaurs? We have evidence of this as a fossil was found of a Triceratops with its horn bitten off. The remaining part of the horn has the teeth marks of a T-Rex around it.
Some had sharp teeth and giant claws, spiky back, scaly skin, feathers and more. All carnivore or season of force.
What's behind the seaweed? It's a plesiosaurus. Did you know that the marine reptile plesiosaurus had 2 pairs of paddles? They would use the front and back paddles to push themselves forward to swim. This is unique, as modern animals, such as sea turtles, only use their front flippers to swim. Welcome to Cotton Whale. To celebrate International Tiger Day, here are 5 facts about tigers. Before we start, did you know that there are different types of tiger, such as Siberian, Bengal, Sumatran, and Indo-Chinese? Fact 1. Baby tigers are born blind. Baby tigers are unable to open their eyes for the first week after being born. In this time, tigers find their mother's body by following her body heat. When they do open their eyes, they still can't see very well. It will take another week for them to be able to see properly. When they finally get their full sight, tigers have full colour vision, just like humans. The cubs then stay with their mother for about 18 months. Fact 2. Tigers don't purr. Tigers, just like people, have a voice box, which is a special part of your body that vibrates and allows you to make sounds. In small cats, like the ones we have as pets, make a purring sound because they have a special bone in their voice box. This extra bone allows them to create a purring sound. Tigers and other big cats don't have this bone, so they are unable to purr. They have something called a ligament. The ligament is rubbery and stretchy, and this stretchiness helps make louder noises. It gives tigers the loudness to roar. Although tigers can roar, the loudest roar is made by lions. Fact 3. Almost all tigers have stripes. But did you know that every tiger has its very own pattern? No 2 tigers have the same stripes on their body. The reason that tigers have stripes is because it helps the tiger when hunting other animals to eat, called prey. These prey animals generally eat grass or fruit, and they don't need good eyesight since their food doesn't move. Because the prey has bad eyesight, they can't see lots of colours in one go. The colours of the stripes on the tiger make them hard to see in long grass. Other big cats work together to hunt, but since tigers hunt alone, they need their stripy camouflage to help them. It's not just their fur that is stripy, they have stripes on their skin too. Fact 4. Tigers can have babies with other big cats. In the wild, tigers will only have children with other tigers. In some zoos around the world, tigers that live in the same enclosures as lions have had babies together that are a mixture of both animals. These are known as hybrids. A male lion and a female tiger will have a baby called a liger, and a male tiger and a female lion will have a baby called a tigon. Outside of zoos, tigers and lions don't have babies together as they live in different areas of the world. Tigers are found in Asia and lions are found in Africa, so they would never normally bump into each other naturally. Tigons are likely to get sick and won't live as long as a tiger. Tigers normally live 20 to 25 years. Fact 5. Tigers like water. Unlike your pet cat that runs into your house the minute it starts raining, tigers, as well as some other big cats, actually like water. Tigers don't just like water, They love it, and they are happy to swim in it too. This is because they come from very hot parts of Asia, where they will need to cool down from the sun's heat. Whilst tigers can sweat to cool themselves down, through the pads on their feet, the water is much better at cooling them down. They don't just swim to cool down though. They swim because it can help them when they hunt animals by hiding in the water. They can also swim very far, up to 20 miles. Tiger cubs can swim and like to play in the water too. Tigers are able to swim underwater. They sometimes catch fish. Just like us humans, however, they can't breathe underwater and must come up for air. Before we leave you, did you know that there are only 3,900 tigers in the wild? That's not a lot of tigers. Tigers have been put on the Red List, which is a list of endangered animals, meaning there aren't many of them left. There are a number of reasons why there are so few tigers left in the wild. These are some of the problems facing tigers. Tigers' homes are being destroyed. The forests they live in are being cut down to make way for roads and buildings. Tigers are being forced to live in smaller and smaller spaces. Lots of tigers in a small area will mean there is more competition for food. Having less to eat makes the tigers travel further to find food. They will walk into villages in search of food. They often end up taking villagers' farm animals for food. To stop the tigers from doing this, the villagers will sometimes catch the tigers or kill them. Tigers are also being killed by poachers, who are people who catch and kill animals. Poachers are killing tigers in large numbers. They kill them so they can sell their body parts. Tigers are being used in medicines, and people use their fur as symbols of being rich. This is a sad situation, and if this continues, the tiger will soon be gone forever. Many organisations such as World Wildlife Fund are doing all they can to help animals who are endangered. Tigers need our support, and we can all play a part in saving these amazing animals. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.
Way down at the bottom of the sea, lots of creatures waiting for me. Down low where the light doesn't go, which creatures can we find it below?
What's behind the school of fish? It's a manta ray. Did you know that rays don't use their eyes to find prey? Rays have eyes on top of their head, making them useless when searching for food. Instead, they have special sensors that they use for detecting electricity. These are called electrosensors. These sensors allow them to detect small amounts of electricity that are given off by fish.
Let's sail on the vast ocean, where we see the fish in motion. In the great unknown where creatures roam, what animal calls it their home?
What's behind the school of fish? It's a turtle. Did you know temperature can affect whether a baby turtle is a girl or a boy when they hatch out of their eggs? If a turtle's nest is warmer, it'll hatch more girls. If cooler, it'll hatch more boys.
Way down at the bottom of the sea, lots of creatures waiting for me. Down low where the light doesn't go, which creatures can we find it below?
What's behind the school of fish? It's a jellyfish. Did you know that jellyfish don't have a heart or lungs? Jellyfish don't need a heart because they don't have any blood. And they don't have lungs because they have a very thin skin. This thin skin allows oxygen to pass through so they can breathe.
Let's sail on the vast ocean, where we see the fish in motion. In the great unknown where creatures roam, what animal calls it their home?
What's behind the school of fish? It's a scorpionfish. Did you know that scorpionfish are very poisonous? They have brightly coloured spines, which they use as a warning to predators not to go near them. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Cotton Whale for more videos.
Birds, beautiful birds, they're tiny, big, and sometimes upset. They're birds, birds, beautiful birds, from parakeets to the woodpecker.
What's behind the bird's nest? It's a vulture. Did you know that the vulture is a scavenging bird of prey, which means it eats animals that have already died? They have very weak legs, so they are unable to carry food back to their nest. Instead, they have to eat it where they find it.
Some birds fly, some can swim, some can do anything. Birds, birds, beautiful birds, they hoot and sing and cheep and chirp. They're birds, birds, beautiful birds, so some of them can even say words.
What's behind the bird's nest? It's a flamingo. Did you know that flamingos get their distinctive pink colour from their food? The flamingo's food, which is made up of crustaceans and plankton, contain an orange-red pigment called beta-carotene. The more they eat, the more pink they get.
Some are black, some are white, some keep you up all night. They're birds, birds, beautiful birds, they're tiny, big, and sometimes upset. They're birds, birds, beautiful birds, from parakeets to the woodpecker.
What's behind the bird's nest? It's a toucan. Did you know that the toucan has the longest bill of any bird in relation to its body size? It is very light as it is made out of keratin, which is what human hair is made out of. Because it is so light, it is very delicate and can't be used for digging.
Some birds fly, some can swim, some can do anything. Birds, birds, beautiful birds, they hoot and sing and cheep and chirp. They're birds, birds, beautiful birds, so some of them can even say words.
What's behind the bird's nest? It's a dodo. Did you know that the dodo bird went extinct because of humans? Where the dodo used to live, they had no natural predators, so they weren't scared of humans. Unfortunately for them, sailors found them to be tasty, and when they would land on Mauritius, they would eat them. The humans ate so many of these dodos that the species became extinct.
Thanks for watching this Cotton Whale video. Please subscribe. I am a little bee. I am a little bee. I am a little bee. A little bee is me. I like to make honey. I like to make honey. I like to make honey. It's runny and yummy. I help the flowers grow. I help the flowers grow. I help the flowers grow in gardens and meadows. I do my waggle dance. I do my waggle dance. I do my waggle dance to tell bees where to find plants. I am a little bee. I am a little bee. I am a little bee. A little bee is me. We live in a beehive. We live in a beehive. We live